They're down in 6. Williams, a lot of room, looking for the end zone. He is in. Touchdown. 1. They just got it away on 3rd and long. Watch out. Picked off. There's Wright down the sideline. Gets a block. And now a touchdown. The former Viking.
Williams on 3rd and long. It is complete. Odunze inside the 10 to the end zone. Touchdown. Odunze in motion. 1st and goal. Fake toss. Williams looking end zone. Throws. Touchdown. 2nd of the game for Odunze.
3rd and 8. Blitz coming. It's picked up. Oh, Williams has a man wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Odunze. To hear the Bears, a little flip to Swift. Trying to get a flea flicker. It's way up there. Williams recovers. Throws a seed. Has a man. It is caught for a touchdown. Luther Burden's first in the league. Williams firing. Got it. Commit. Touchdown, Chicago.
There's definitely some margin of error.
4th and goal. Williams looking. Pressure. Throws. Caught. Touchdown. DJ Moore. $125 yards and the 1 pick. Williams slings it over the middle. Caught. Odunze for the Chicago touchdown. 39 left in regulation. Swift to the outside. In for the Chicago touchdown. Caleb takes it, gets a block from Swift, and is in for the touchdown. They just got it away, and it's Swift with a catch, and still going. DeAndre Swift veers into the end zone. From the eye, Swift, cut back, hops into the end zone, touchdown Chicago. Manungai to the end zone, and there's his first NFL touchdown.
On the edge, but he has to have a chance to make this play.
They go end around. Moore's going to toss it and into the end zone to a wide open Williams. DJ Moore lines up in the backfield again. Misdirection. This is Zacchaeus, finds the edge. Zacchaeus lunging. Touchdown. It's a 15-yard touchdown. Every scoring play subject to automatic review, so waiting to confirm. 3rd and goal. Bengals rush 4. To the end zone, Loveland for the Chicago touchdown. So Caleb Williams atones for
the other side of the line of scrimmage today against the Bears.
Bears approaching 200 yards. They got more. It's Brown breaking free, and he's in for the Chicago touchdown.
For the goal line and cupping that football, it's like Taylor Britt's elbow kind of keeps it secure enough, just long enough for the ball to be considered in control and breaking the plane. So I think he gets a little assist inadvertently at that point, fellas.
What an effort by
on the field if this ball is completed or the clock is running.
Williams slings it. Williams, Loveland bangs off his man. He's going to score. Home. Colston Loveland in a jaw dropper. 58 yards on the catch and run from the rookie.
You got both safeties deep. Battle, knowing what the situation is. Battle is super deep. And then he just doesn't wrap up. He just tries to go in there, put a shoulder on him. But in my mind, in that situation, he is playing too deep, so he can't close on the football. I love what Williams did.
Komet, the tight end, in there as a fullback to lead the way from Manungai, who's got a seam, and he's got a touchdown. Kyle Manungai carrying the momentum from Cincy back in front of his home fans. Stride, clock line's under 4. End zone wide open, Odunze for the Bears touchdown, and Chicago not finished yet. Second down, a fake, a boot, Williams running, Caleb Williams into the end zone. Did he stay in bounds?
First and goal. Manungai gets it and walks in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Fewest offensive plays per game, and they have the most plays on defense. Williams, a strike to DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. To go, first half. Williams throws it, and it's caught for the touchdown. Loveland carries a defender with him for the score. Turns this into a third and manageable. Flags are down. Williams downfield, open man, touchdown, DJ Moore.
Williams to Swift. Touchdown. What a drive. He punched the ball into the seats. He's carried 6 times for 43 yards. They went. Here's Manungai. In he goes for the touchdown. They can't stop him. Good block by Jonah, approaching the 5-minute mark. Second down and 8. Williams rolling, throwing, open, making the grab. Touchdown. Cole Komet into the play fake. Williams looking, throwing. It is caught. Touchdown. Oh, Olave Zacchaeus.
Like the idea of getting Caleb outside of the pocket. He's been so dangerous all day. Drops it down barely through the arms of Nixon in coverage and finds Zacchaeus. What a catch. What a great camera angle. Sidearm delivery.
Third and goal. Theo Bennett in alignment in motion. He gets cut. Williams floats it the other way. It's caught for a touchdown. Posted Loveland.
On first and goal, it's Swift. Nice cutback. Has a lane to the edge. Touchdown, Chicago. Third and goal. Burden in motion. Play action. Williams. End zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown. 22 on first down. Williams on the roll. Directing traffic to the end zone. He throws it. It's DJ Moore. His second of the day. Chicago cashes in immediately from 22. Off Swift. Got a block, cuts it back. Swift struggling. Inside the 5. The high kick into the end zone for the touchdown.
Williams. Pressure. Throwing. Corner has a man. It is caught. Touchdown. Jose Walker. Unbelievable. The fake, Williams looking downfield, launching downfield, going for it all. It is caught. Bears win it. DJ Moore.
Monday night against Indianapolis. Purdy to the air right away. They jumped around. It's picked off. The Bears have it. T.J. Edwards inside the 10 to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. On the opening play. And Williams to the air one more time, sending it downfield to the end zone for Burden. He's got it. Touchdown, Chicago. Luther Burden just told you about his ability. Benedict, the extra offensive lineman, moved. Free play for Williams as the flag is down. So Caleb looking to launch. Does towards the end zone. Touchdown. Colston Loveland. So it was a free play. Williams taking advantage.
Third and goal, DeAndre Swift to the edge, cuts it inside for the touchdown.
the music performance between quarters. We're now at full light as Swift gets up to full speed and scores a touchdown. DeAndre Swift.
It's coming. It's blocked. Williams going end zone. It's caught. Janae Walker. Touchdown Bears. Williams goes end zone. It is caught. Who else? Loveland. Touchdown. This time they'll fake it. Williams looking, throwing, held on to it, caught! On the ground, Swift! Can he get into the end zone? He can! In the pocket, fires, caught, touchdown! Olamide Zacchaeus into the end zone. Use the clock. Williams throwing, and it's caught for the touchdown by DJ Moore. Forget about the clock, just take the lead.
4th and goal for the Bears. Williams, first look out there. Back in the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Command in motion. Williams drifting, sprinting for space, in all kinds of trouble, put it up for grabs in the end zone. He got it for the touchdown!
Like that. That was as blind a throw, just knowing where your guy was, give him a chance, and there are probably only 2 or 3 quarterbacks in the NFL that could have made that throw with the fadeaway jumper all the way into the end zone.
And the Rams are looking for a push-off on Komet down here, as you saw.
Here they bring it. They go to the end zone. Wow. Was that caught?
That's caught.
Hold on, we need to have a second look at that.
I think that's
Tesla, the rookie who pulled it down.
and that's his trait too. He's got ability.
They say incomplete.
Possession, first down.
He was barely out, but the catch was an incredible
Crazy.
catch. I think he was barely out.
Look at this.
Let's see. 1 in for sure. 2. His feet were in, but
3rd round
his
pick.
tutties just hit outside.
How about this? Are they high on this kid? Look at this.
I mean, his catch radius, that shows off his skill level. I was watching some of the plays and some of the catches he made. It's impressive. They're going to get him time. He just missed a little too much time.
So his first NFL catch.
Receivers, he's going to go out there and block his tail off. Goff's pass is complete and taken into the end zone by Brock Wright. We're down at 8. Goff going deep. Williams, touchdown!
Second and goal. Montgomery gets it, and no call. They're saying he's short. Now the other official says touchdown. The near official said he didn't get it. The far official came in and calls touchdown, and let's just make sure. What a drive that was, and he's in.
That's as good as it gets. I mean, it's good no matter who you're playing, but when you're playing on the road against this Ravens defense, 98 yards, that's pretty impressive. That's a good call. You see the ball in the left arm, and Sam Laporta, he leads the way, and then you got St. Brown. He's helping try to make a block as well.
St. Brown in motion. Goff for St. Brown. He is there, and he's got it.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, double move on Marlon Humphrey. So Goff isn't so much worried about St. Brown winning on the route. He's got to hold Hamilton. The safety, is watching as well, and he has to hold him.
They pitch to Gibbs. Touchdown!
This drive right, or this handoff here by Jared Goff, As he gives it to Amon-Ra St. Brown, it's vertical. And the reason for that is then he's able to just pitch it. It's already in a position that he needs it to be in to pitch it quickly. It's what they're used to. It's the way they're built.
Now Montgomery, he's going to break. David Montgomery is in for the touchdown.
Third and goal. Fake to Montgomery. St. Brown. Touchdown. Take it out to 35. Khalif Raymond. Across midfield. Still going. One man to beat. It's the punt for Bohorquez. Touchdown. Khalif Raymond.
St. Brown in motion. Play action. Look in that direction. Goff will check it short to Laporta at the 10. Laporta with a little stiff arm, up in the air and in for 6. Back. Takes the snap, he'll throw, end zone touchdown! Brock Wright as Montgomery back. Laporta in motion, swing it out to Gibbs with blockers in front. Gibbs weaving through traffic, inside the 5, fights his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Lions. From the 12, Goff looking for the end zone. It is caught. Isaac to Slaw with the touchdown. And on a warm day in Cincinnati, the Snow Angel in the end zone to celebrate Slaw's second Lions touchdown.
3rd and 3. Goff in the middle fires. Jamison Williams bouncing off tackles into the end zone. Touchdown Detroit. Shamo to the house. 2nd and goal. Goff scanning, firing to the back. Laporta, what a catch! Touchdown! There was no space, and Laporta brings it in. Wow. 4 points.
Servassier Dennis, you saw him on the medical table on the Tampa Bay sideline at 2nd and 7. Goff over the middle. He's got St. Brown, and he's got a touchdown.
Glad I'm not a DB.
Right up the gut, there goes Gibbs. Foot race. Winfield can't get there. Touchdown Lions. First and goal from the 5. Why not? Gibbs again. Spinning touchdown. Fourth down. Goff to throw. Zips right there. Laporta's got it. Inside the 10. Laporta still on his feet and dragging Vikings over the end zone. He is in. Touchdown. Field goal would set up their last field goal. Lions need this. Goff throwing for Jamison Williams. He's got it. Diving to the end zone. Is he in? Touchdown. No, they're going to say he's down at the 2. They're going to mark him down at the 2. Whoa!
Yeah, probably a review. His left foot may have stepped out of bounds at the 3-4 yard line.
I'm not sure he did. Let's see.
Right. No!
He's in.
Goff on 2nd down. Over the middle. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. Goff on the slant to St. Brown. He is in for a Lions touchdown.
You know that is his guy. Amon-Ra St. Brown goes inside, splits the 2, gets the easy touchdown. He's going against Mikey Sanger still.
2nd down and 4. Brock Wright, the tight end, in at fullback. There's Gibbs, cuts to the outside, turns the corner. Still going into the end zone. Touchdown. Second of the day for Gibbs.
Running it right towards Penei Sewell, and they get to that side. As soon as Jahmyr Gibbs breaks that first tackle, Frankie Louvu, he outruns the defense, and then they just bowl over the Commanders to push Jahmyr Gibbs in for the touchdown.
St. Brown and Laporta.
Look at that.
You call that the back push? From the Washington 14 on first down. Goff, Williams, he's been the main target during this series, and he is in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams.
Just keep running it until they stop it. If they're not going to stop it, they're going to keep running it. Different formation, same route, and look at the speed. As soon as he gets it, he turns on the burners, outruns everyone he's able. Quan Martin had no chance to make that play, and Jamison Williams gets in for a touchdown. I mean, it was a Jamison Williams show, right, for that whole series. Get it out there. The second was commit to this running game between the tackles, which has opened up everything else. And Jahmyr Gibbs going for a touchdown.
Gibbs takes it all the way.
Longest play of the night either way. Takes it to the Philadelphia 40. Fake to Gibbs. Again in the middle. Jamison Williams on the run. Not going to get him. Touchdown. You are not catching him when he is taken off.
0. Right, the blown leads have been well documented. There's Gibbs. Belton couldn't bring him down. Holland chasing after him, and Jahmyr Gibbs is into the end zone for a Lions touchdown, 49.
Keep watching that.
There's Gibbs on first down. Jahmyr Gibbs across midfield. One man to beat inside the 20, the 10. Touchdown on the first play from scrimmage in overtime. Remember, the Giants will have an opportunity. Gibbs takes it 69 yards.
And try to create a little space.
Blitz, they give Williams. He breaks a tackle. Jamison Williams! How did he do that? Touchdown, Lions! Goff can't find anyone else. Throws, and it's caught for a touchdown! Isaac Tesla, the rookie. Second and goal. Through the middle. Gibbs into the end zone for a Lions touchdown. This is gigantic. Second and 10. Montgomery breaking tackles. Inside the 10, he goes to the end zone for the touchdown. Second down and 8. To the end zone, open touchdown. Isaac Tesla with the score. Oh, yeah. It's as fast as they come. Second down and 7. Gibbs. He can only bottle him up so long. Touchdown. Gibbs the back. Give it to him to the outside. Blocking. And into the end zone he goes. Tristan Colon led the way. From the 17, here's Goff in prime real estate, going deep. End zone is caught. Touchdown, Amon-Ra St. Brown and the Lions strike first. 3rd and 5. Quick throw, screen. St. Brown gets a block. Amon-Ra spins his way to the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown, Lions. Goff going for it all. Jamison Williams, he's got it. Touchdown, Lions. Situation here. They are going to run it. Montgomery is in. Wow, it was a really patient run.
The 20. Lions go to the end zone and caught. What a catch! Tesla somehow held on to it. Raymond 10-5. Touchdown Lions. What a 4th down play.
Goff looks. Goff throws. It is caught. Isaac Tesla has done it again. Boy, Drew, this looked eerily similar to last week. Towards the end of the game, this time he actually squeezed it.
Yeah, just tipped off his hands last week. Here, boy, this is why you love big targets in the red zone. That is a heck of a catch in a critical situation. All those windows are going to be tight down there, so in a lot of cases, the safest place to throw that ball is right up around the crossbar, and you let the big guys jump up and snag it, just like Tesla did there.
Pressure. Goff zips it underneath. It is caught. It's going to be a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs is in.
See what he does this time. Love from the pocket to the end zone, and Kraft has it for a Green Bay touchdown. Would come up big in this game, and he has so far. Here he is throwing to the end zone. He's got a touchdown pass to Jaden Reed. Packers on the board again.
Off the fake, pass caught, touchdown, Green Bay, Romeo Doubs.
Balanced offense.
Give it to him again, and into the end zone he goes.
They do not get a touchdown here.
Play action, Love on the roll, the pump, pressure comes, he finds his open man, and it's a touchdown. John Fitzpatrick's first NFL touchdown.
Love looking quick towards Romeo Doubs. Held on. Touchdown.
Just a great release move at the line of scrimmage. Watch this little double shimmy shake and out. And once you get that rebound position, nothing Bland could do. Terrific opening drive by the Green Bay Packers, who were not in a good mood after the thumping they took.
And Love slant. Dobbs touchdown. Romeo third and goal. Jacobs walks it into the end zone for the Green Bay touchdown. Second down, Jacobs bounces to the outside, cuts it up inside. Terrific finish on the touchdown run. Big down here, flip sides. Cowboys bring it 4. Love throwing end zone, touchdown! Romeo Doubs again!
And Jacobs here, crawling in, touchdown! It's second down 7, and Jacobs, oh, look it, right down the middle, touchdown for the second time today, Josh Jacobs. And rushing, first and 10, fake to Jacobs, it's off to the tight end, Kraft, galloping inside, touchdown!
Hasn't worked out that way.
From the 16 to Kraft, the tight end with blocking. Kraft inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown. Tucker, Kraft. It's not just tight ends day. Extended to pressure coming. He picked it up inside. Kraft's got it at the 10. Kraft running away to the end zone. He has 2 touchdowns.
You see that? I do this.
Handoff, Jacobs, he's in, and it's a 1-point game. Now, wait a second, did that ball come out before he broke the plane? Christian Roseboom came flying in. Panthers are claiming they have the ball. It looked like Jacobs was right at the goal line. And they're going to rule it short. 4th down and goal. It was ruled short.
Yeah, so you see him right there. Does the ball look right there? Does the tip of the ball touch the white of the goal line? I think it does. I think he's in.
And you're outside of 2 minutes, so the challenge flag has to be thrown here by Matt LaFleur. Had it been inside of 2 minutes, it'd be an automatic review from upstairs.
Yeah, that's where
the previous play that was runner was short of the goal line is being challenged by Green Bay and is under review.
That's one of the advantages of being at home. The Jumbotron showed a really good look. You can see the ball right here come out of the pile. He's laying on top of a bunch of bodies. He is clearly off the ground, and that's a touchdown.
Packs a lot, whether or not they're able to get a touchdown or if they have to try to settle for 3.
Jacobs bends it back and fights his way for the touchdown. Wow. Third down again. Willis holds on. Willis rolls and throws, and it's snatched for the touchdown by Watson. First of the season for Watson, back from the knee injury. Love on a high snap. Floats it. Watson up top. It is caught! Touchdown Packers! Green Bay's got the lead.
Love looking, floating for the corner. Wicks, he is!
Love loads up, going deep. Christian Watson down there. He's got it! Touchdown Packers!
Someone wide open.
On the fake, Love throwing it. Wicks makes the catch. Lunging. He's in! Blitz coming. Love has time. Floats one. Watson down there. Touchdown Packers! Checks in. That wide receiver, he's missed the last 3 games. A speedy rookie. Love loading up. Going deep. Down the field. Has a man. It's caught. Touchdown. Bo Melton and the Pack. For 1. Love on a play fake. Quick throw. Watson with the speed. Uh-oh. Christian Watson in a foot race, and he's going to win it. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Great execution.
3rd and goal. It is Jacobs plowing up the middle. Josh Jacobs is in. Touchdown Packers.
I might run something fast.
Love looking downfield, lofting to the end zone. It's Jacobs with the catch. Oh my goodness. What a grab by the running back.
Line play, but this is not a wide receiver. This is a running back. 1, 2. That is a touchdown. Jacobs showing off.
Yeah.
With some Randy Moss hands right here. Wow.
I don't know if you remember, but he couldn't get a touchdown reception.
Remember? Yeah.
Anything.
Exactly.
For years. That streak ended not too long ago, but man, that looked like a play that
fans.
Meanwhile, Jacobs, no one near him, taken off. Jacobs to the end zone for his longest touchdown run of the season.
Third and 2. Bears rush 4. Willis floats one deep. He's got Dobbs. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay.
First down and 20 from the 39. Willis, another dart, another catch. It's Watson for the touchdown. Willis, 2 strikes. For 133 yards and a touchdown, and he'll keep it here. Running himself with space to move. Touchdown. Malik gets shifty, and the Packers are within a score. Sets him up 1st down and 10 from the 11. Willis pulls. Willis runs. Willis scores. Touchdown, Green Bay!
Green Bay, but watch the fake. Fake is going to hold the defense. Eyes are on the back. Eyes are in the backfield. And the speed of Willis, Van Noy goes with the fake, and he's just too quick getting to the edge. Nate Wiggins kind of got frozen out there. Watch number 2, Wiggins. He doesn't even get blocked, but his eyes are drifting inside, and he can't get back out to make a play.
Fake it to him. Rolling. Throwing, caught, and does he get into the end zone? He does. Christian Watson crosses the goal. In the pocket, open, caught, Reed, touchdown. The back, Love throwing, open, caught. the score.
Time played zone. He found the soft spot.
From the 23, pass to the outside. Finding room here. Golden. Golden is inside the 10, and Golden will go into the end zone for the touchdown.
He gets a chance, and here it is. Took him to come out of the backfield with motion. Nobody responds. They blitz from the interior. See the slot there. Gordon blitzes. But how about Golden's effort? Good blocks. Good job by Watson, but that is a heck of an individual.
Good protection over the middle. It's caught for a touchdown. Jefferson. And he breaks out his first gritty of the 2025.
They're expecting the ball to come out quicker than what it did.
McCarthy. Pass is caught. Spinning grab by Aaron Jones. And somehow, some way, the Minnesota Vikings are on top. Thielen in motion. McCarthy keeps. He's got it. And forces his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
They sure did. I mean,
starting at left tackle, also out with a concussion, inactive. Here is Wentz. He's got his man. It's over for the touchdown. It's a 2nd and 9. And Browning scanning, throwing, picked off, intercepted by Isaiah Rodgers, and he's racing down the sideline, and he will not be caught going the distance. Bengals can make things interesting. Plus, they get the third quarter kick. That's Fant. Lost the football. It's Rodgers again, off and running. Oh, my goodness. He runs it back for a second touchdown today. It could be here in a second. 28 as Mason is in for another Minnesota touchdown. First and goal. Give Mason in for a second touchdown.
You're the scout team, and right here, you got to throw it like that.
He's got a touchdown pass to Hawkinson.
4th down and goal. Wentz rolls. Wentz will dump it off for Jalen Naylor, and the Vikings do find the end zone. Wentz will step up and throw to the end zone. It's a touchdown. First for Xavier Scott in his NFL career, and first of the day for Minnesota.
It's a great job. You see the wide receiver background by Scott. Was a wide receiver in college. Let's see, does he keep his feet in on the back line? From that angle, it looks like he did. It's a great picture right there.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he's in. I think there's some yellow that you can see between his white cleat. Let's see, does his heel stay up? I mean, my eyes are going. You tell me. To me, that looks like a touchdown.
I'm with you. And I think with the call being touchdown, this
can be a great picture there. Yeah, so yeah, that right heel never goes down in the white. Again, to see a running back, we're going to go for 2. A running back that has that wide receiver.
Make one of these game-changing plays.
Wentz, 2nd and 5. Allison, he's got it! Touchdown!
It's up to Jordan Mason in the backfield. They go 3 tight ends.
He's got to come set. Remember, he's got to come set. He does.
Wildcat snap. It is Mason to the left. Can he win the race there? He looked to be short. Zach.
Quick throw. McCarthy going end zone. Jefferson! One-hander! Touchdown, Minnesota! Jefferson in motion. McCarthy looking, throwing, caught! Touchdown, Hawkinson! And Minnesota in front. McCarthy in trouble again. Looking, thinking about running, gonna try for it. McCarthy in! Touchdown, Minnesota!
And they missed the contain touch on the up and under, and then you're just outside of the pocket. There's nobody to stop him. Anzalone trying to come up, but too much space with the athletic core.
Here's McCarthy. Looking, firing, end zone, it is caught! Touchdown! Addison!
And in motion, and curls for the block, and Mason goes the other way. Misdirection, touchdown, Minnesota. McCarthy off the fake. Hit as he throws, finds Oliver for a 2-touchdown day.
Brings Minnesota to the edge of the red zone, and McCarthy on the boot, throwing it towards the end zone. Caught, held on to. Jalen Naylor in some pain, but he held on for the touchdown. McCarthy, the keeper, the walk-in. A little gritty on his way to the end zone.
That's a little nasty right there.
Touchdown, Viking. Second and goal. Inside runs C.J. Ham with a touchdown. So he's thrown some nice blocks along the way. C.J. Ham. McCarthy to the end zone. Touchdown, Jalen Naylor. And the short field with the missed field goal, and Minnesota walks it down.
Top of your screen comes in motion. McCarthy on third down. Looking, can't find anyone. Inside the 5, hurdles into the end zone for a Vikings touchdown.
For Aaron Jones. It's third and goal. And it is Jones. And he is in for the touchdown. Minnesota on the board first.
College. Tyler Shuck down in New Orleans. 42 starts in college. That certainly benefits guys.
Get tricky here. Jordan Addison turns on the speed. Look out. Addison. Can he get there? Forced toward the sideline. Touchdown.